When trying to figure out how much home you can afford, there are a lot of factors to consider. Let's start with something called debt-to-income ratio. Your debt-to-income ratio is calculated by adding your monthly debt payments, which can include mortgage payment, car payments, student loans, and credit card debt, and dividing the total by your monthly gross income, then multiplying that number by 100. Lenders typically want your debt-to-income ratio to be less than 49%. They also want the housing expense ratio of your new home to be under 29%. This can be found by adding the monthly principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and any homeowners association dues, then dividing by your total monthly income and multiplying by 100. Your monthly mortgage payment is affected by interest rate, term, and down payment. A higher interest rate typically means a higher monthly payment, while increasing your term, or the amount of time you take to pay back your loan, typically lowers your monthly payment. Your down payment amount will vary by loan type, but will typically be between 3.5% and 20%. A low down payment increases how much you have to borrow, which raises both your housing expense ratio and your monthly payment. Talk with your mortgage loan officer for help with figuring out how much you should save before purchasing your home. Closing costs are another expense you'll need to consider. Typical closing costs can range between 3% and 6% of the home's purchase price. You may be able to roll these costs into your mortgage if refinancing, or ask the seller to pay part of them if you're buying a new home. Lastly, it's important to consider your financial goals. Maybe you want to go back to school, take that big vacation you've been talking about, buy a new car, or retire early. If you don't balance your new home's expenses with your desired lifestyle, you may feel like your house owns you. Don't worry if this feels like a lot of information. Your mortgage loan officer can help answer your questions and simplify the home buying process into clear next steps. Use our mortgage payment calculator or give us a call to get started.